Alright, well, what's up, y'all? It's Lori the Bike Chick from Simpsons Fitness and Adventure Sports. So the question is how much air to put in your shop? And then we have the question all the time, oh, well, I already have a pump. I have one at home. No, it is a different pump. There's different style pumps. It's a different valve.
Show us the
You
valve.
gotta come over here
Show us the valve.
and you gotta buy one of these.
It's fancier.
Yeah. So this is one. And then there's your bleed off valve. Psh, psh, psh. And then this one's even fancier, I think, at $200 and something. This one's, I think, $49. And then this one is what I prefer.
It's a floor pump style.
Because I get a little tired of just sitting there, like doing this the whole time. And then I'm like, yeah, this looks funny too. So I'm like, I'll just do this instead. So I'll show you guys both of those. Much air to put in it. You can go to trekbikes.com and figure it out. It'll spit out a number. You decide like what your bike is, what year model it is.
You don't just go to
But-
trekbikes.com. You go into a certain area of
Which we're
trekbikes.com.
going to show you.
It's
on the
called Trek
computer.
Suspension Calculator, but it
We're gonna
is
show
on trekbikes.com.
We're gonna show you. So, but it'll spit out a number, but you have to take in consideration that that number is gonna be a pretty firm number as far as the suspension is gonna be a lot of air in there, because they're also taking in consideration that these people are gonna be hitting big jumps and big gaps and stuff. So they're gonna take that into consideration.
From our experience,
So-
what we've heard, and listen, from our experiences, what we've heard is that the fork is a little high on their number and a little stiff, but
Yeah,
the
rear's
rear,
usually fine.
but the rear is actually usually pretty good.
Yep. But I will actually take one of these on the trail with me if I get a new bike and just go by the judgment of that O-ring right there, which is basically a rubber part, and it'll tell you how much you use, or based upon the dust. So if this goes down, this means we only use this much.
You really want that to be down like here.
You want to use all the goodie out of it, what you want to do. So this part, you'll actually have a dust line. See how you have that grease line right there?
You can't see that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can get close.
You can see it.
Maybe.
So you can see that that's how much you use. So if you're on the trail and you don't have an O-ring, or it broke off or whatever, you can just go by that dust line. All right, so I'm gonna show you what to type in at trekbikes.com. Let's pretend like this rider is like 130 pounds. Let me see my chair. Let me see my chair. Thank you. All right, move back, son. So we go to get started. That is a 2022. We're going to do a Fuel EX5, which is the most basic one they make. We're gonna say the rider is not 230, but 130 pounds.
What's against 230 pound
Yeah.
riders?
Well, sometimes people are too big and it won't let you do that at all. And then you have to fake it to make it and just like put a bunch of air in there. So this is the front. So we're gonna put 53 in the front. Boom.
Again, this phone.
All right, so this part right here goes on here. Thread it on there. Oh, this one attaches so much nicer than some of the other ones. That's nice.
You should have it on. We're gonna go ahead and do
Well,
that.
now we're gonna have it on.
So
It's
right,
already got 86.5 in there, and it's got a bleed valve right here, so we don't even have to like pump it up quite yet.
Well-
Boop, 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 boop. I mean, look at that. You see that go down? So this is the $200 and something pump, I think, compared to some of the rickety stuff that I use
That's
every
good.
now and then. Ooh, that has a 0.5. Look at, did you not see that? And then this is how you add it in there,
that's
which is
good.
hard.
That's good.
Well, this is easier, but then when you get up to the big boys, that's what happens
You're not showing the dial here.
But what happens is like once
Let me
you
see
start
this.
getting
Stop.
like into the 80s, it starts hurting. Like you get that burn.
And pull it off.
It's gonna make a psh, but you're not losing air. It's just like what's in the line.
You're bleeding off the line. Mm-hmm. You might lose a smidge, but not much.
Man, this one did good. It didn't even bleed off like that. It didn't go psh. So this is actually an excellent pump, guys. This is nice. Nice. This is so much nicer than the Bontrager ones that we use for like $49. This is nice. All right, let's go check out the rear. Look, so look, there's a turtle for slowness and there's a rabbit for speed. Isn't that
So
cute?
where is out?
Huh?
Where do you start?
You need to flush it.
So you start it
The
to.
left. Okay, so we're gonna flush it out to the left completely. Now
This
show me
one,
put it in.
hold
Oh, you're not doing it.
You can't see it. It's black.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So I took all of it. All right. I flush this one out to the left. And then it says, and on the rear it says 7 out. Seven. And then in the rear it says to put 115 in the rear. Okay, so we're putting 115 like we already said. Thread it on in. Whoop, look, 111. Well, we're gonna have to go down.
Nope.
Wait, what did it say? 115. Okay, move back. I forget my numbers. This is easy because I'm only putting like just a little bit, and usually some of these big people that come in, I'm like sitting here forever. My gosh. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, you need to learn how to do this, so.
If it's over just a smidge in the back, it's not a big deal because it
has like hardly any bleed off or blow off. Okay. All right. So in a nutshell, that's how you do this. But definitely take one of these puppies to the trail and wash that, because I want to use everything I got of that shock. If you paid for it, you want to use it all. Peace. Like it. And what Justin had mentioned, that there's other ones that have like more clicks to it, where that Fuel EX5 only has 5 clicks. This one has like a lot more. He was even saying it had like 13 different ones on the front. So it looks different. It's more of a knob instead of like a little lever. It was on the Trek Rail 9.7 that we talked about the different clicks. You guys watch, but you got to subscribe.
Is this all that you dreamed it?